So good evening guys, today we are back with an interesting problem on arrays, and today's problem is also a medium level based problem, and today's problem we are going to discuss about a maximum tip calculator. So this is basically nothing but a maximum tip calculator. What this tip calculator basically does, that there are two vectors A and B which receives n orders and earnings tips as per arrays A and B. If A takes the ith order and B takes the ith order, the tip ARR of I rupees. If B takes the ith or tip, it is the B has BRR of I rupees. A can handle X orders and we can handle so and so orders and so and so. So let me analyze this problem statement. So basically it is telling that there are two waiters A and B, okay, and two waiters A and B. So they can take orders. So orders are like, say, order for A is, there will be some elements over here which are orders for A, and then there will be B. So this will be the orders for B. Okay, so we have orders for A and B. Okay, so now we will know that A can make say A ARR of A of I. So basically it is making the amount from over here. Okay, and similarly ARR B can make some orders over here. So I can say this is making the amount B. Okay, now it is also saying there will be a total number of orders. So total n orders. Okay, so total number of orders has to be n, and x plus y greater than equals to n. So what is x plus y greater than equals to n? So total number of orders for A and B has to be greater than inverse of x. So A can take x orders, okay, and B can take y orders. Okay, now we have to check that total number of them has to be greater than equals to n. Okay, so we can check it. We can check the constraints. Yeah, so A can handle X orders, B can handle Y orders. Orders can be managed either by A or B. N equals to 5, okay, X equals to 3, and so on, okay. So what basically, there will be also two values. So X orders and B orders. Suppose X equals to say 3 and Y equals to 3. What this means is actually that A can, out of a given list of elements, say list 1. So list 1 has 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so A can handle customers and make profit by maximum of 3 values. Okay, so total 3 values they can take at max. Similarly, if list 2 is also there, say 2, 7, 9, 10, so it can take total 3 values to maximize profit. Okay, next it is also saying that the total x plus y orders has to be greater than equals to n. Okay, so we will check the problem statement. So if you see n equals to 5, x equals to 3y, so in the first array of A's array, you can check 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are the elements, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So person A, suppose we have taken person A will serve 3, 4 and 5th order. So 3, 4 and 5, what you check the sum of 3, 4 and 5? If you check the sum of 3, 4 and 5, the tip what we can get is 5, 9, 13, right? 5, 9, 12, well, 5, 9 and 12. So over here you can getting 12 and over here 9. Okay, so you can see 12 plus 9 we are getting a 21. Similarly, if we try to take other values, 3 values only you can take. If you try to take other values for B, say for example 5 plus 4, if you know 2 orders can be same. Okay, so if it is 5 plus 4, if you are also checking that, you also check that the total value of n is 5. So here it is saying that n equals to 5, x is 3, y is 3. So there is a discrepancy in the question. This has to be y equals to 2. That's why they have given 2. 5 plus 4, that is 21. So in the comments today, I will put the discrepancy in the question and then I will add it over here. Okay. Similarly, what I'm going to find is the total number of possible sum which makes up to this number. So you can see there are inputs given for this particular. This is also doing the same thing over here. 8 elements, and out of that you can take 4 elements each. So if 4 elements each, and then the sum what we get, we have to maximize that sum. Okay, n star n. And also it is also saying that A takes an order rupees B, and given that A orders, return the maximum total steps. Okay, so next we will analyze the code. So if we analyze the code over here, it is saying that first we are taking a long static int. Okay, so this is the return type of the function is long. Okay, we are taking an array list which is storing the orders. So in the orders we are storing all the elements. Now we are individually adding the orders with their respective indices and the tip differences. So in one case, the array list is basically storing orders of integer type. So if I check a list if I check a list, so basically the list will contain orders of integer type, orders of integer type array. Similarly, what you can see, we are adding array of A and B are the two orders along with their absolute difference of the indices, array of I and array of B, comma I. So we are taking the absolute value of these two numbers. Okay. Next, what we are doing is sorting the orders based on the absolute difference in the tips in the descending order. Okay. And first we are taking a value. We are taking a value total tip, and we are taking the count for A orders and B orders. We are passing the loop counter as an array, order array, which is present in this array list orders. We are taking initializing the first element and second element as tip A and B. Now we are checking and giving the count. If the tip A is greater than tip B, then we are giving the count of tip A. And also we have to always check that A orders has to be lesser than X. So the value which I told you over here, like the person can have 3 values, it can't be 4 values. So we have to take a check for that as well, which I have done over here. For the B orders has to be greater than equals to Y. Similarly, for the tip B, we are updating the B and B orders. What is total tip? Total tip, if you check, total tip, first it is storing A, then it is storing B. Depends. If the person has B, it doesn't get any order only, then only it will not have any values. But if B has some values, then the total tip will be the sum of this tip. So this was about today's problem statement. We are going to execute. So I hope you liked the explanation of today's video, and we are looking forward to our next problem solving. Thank you.